NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills.
And we are underway in Buffalo. From the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting, looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And now to the air, Dalton. They complete it to Hill. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Passing, it's Dalton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Dalton. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. On 2nd and 7, Dalton. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it, because 4 for 4 already, I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Andy Dalton. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. 10 yards. In the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but well, the thing is now he can't go any higher than that. Lutz now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. Now Dalton. He finds his man Johnson. And he's got some space here. He's got room at the 30. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 1st and 10 for Dalton. Again, it's Johnson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Dalton now to pass. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Setting up the screen for Cook.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
So take that one. Playing so good.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, deep. Oh, now it's free.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on with the bullshit, bro. Come on.
And will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Man, it's
always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
I know you're going to go to the
in the end zone, touchdown,
Minnesota.
Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. Now they're going to slow him down.
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them.
So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries and 2-point conversions.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, you've got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Kamara up the middle. And some room to work.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Play action now. Dalton. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Two yards the gain on the keeper at its 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Dalton. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
Dalton off play action. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Johnson. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Saints are able to move back in front. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and have and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Let's go on the extra point. And the lead is now 2. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. From the 6. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances down. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 11 yards there, just like last play. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. He gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Running the ball served them well all game long, and there's another example as they pick up a first down.
To throw here, Dalton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Steps away.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
And just 18 seconds remain until halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins.
You take it?
Going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Now Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty well, don't we?
Don't do it. I told you. See, I'm just going to pick that shit out, bro. I picked up on the team.
And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Yeah, baby. Nah, listen. This game almost over, baby. I'm coming to bed, baby.
Design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Slant pass complete to Olave.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
This one taken in by Olave. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Credit Zadarius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Play action here with Dalton. Thomas brings it in. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Dalton's going to sneak it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And Dalton will just sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Andy Dalton scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
Touchdown, wants to kick it off.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. This is going to be intercepted.
Don't do it, bro. You're going to work
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the...
Thank you. I'll go to bed.